said it. Marie didn't say it. I said it.
Okay. Go ahead, Dana.
Two really quick questions. Chaotic. You said before that Black women have been Me Tooing Black men for hundreds of years, and maybe slavery, Emmett Till, and those other so-called Negroes. Those situations didn't happen the way that we know them to be. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So along those lines, what is your opinion of what we do know to be actual and factual based off of what we've seen in the media, on social media, specifically as it pertains to white women and the role that they play in getting Black men arrested and killed on a very regular basis?
Name me 5.
No.
In the last. Name me 5.
No.
Because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. The only thing you could name is that one Nigerian dude who was a dope fiend, and that him and that white girl was doing something. That was the only one that women. No, I was about to say you. That is the only thing that you guys can name. Other than that, that doesn't typically.
Are you saying arrested, harassed, or killed, or are you just
name
talking about
5.
specifically killed? No. I'm asking
name
you to
5. I don't know what you're talking about, because hold on for a second. I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, you're asking me a question. I'm telling you, I never heard that before. The only case I've heard where a Black man has died at the hands of a white chick. That's what you're asking me.
That's no. Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Is the Nigerian guy last year? They did a show on the Lapeef Network about it. I forgot the guy's name. I don't know what him and this girl were doing. I know that she was in some videos, punching all over him, and just a wild little drunk, stupid young couple. He ended up dying. I don't know, it was poisoning or something. But other than that, if you can't name multiple accounts, then then that means that it is absolutely a small percentage of these events occurring.
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I wasn't speaking about specifically deaths. I mentioned arrested, harassed, and also killed. Have you
name
not
5?
Seen it?
No.
Have you've not seen it ever on social media?
No. Name 5. You've seen it, right?
We
Hold on for a second. If you know what happened, if you know what happened, name them. Name them. I go to. How about this? Tell this might be risky, these cases, and he can just put it up on the computer right now. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm not saying that. Give me a second. Okay. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. It's just that I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that you do, but I can move on. It's okay. I think that you do, but that's all right. The other question that I have is, you mentioned you have been throwing around a lot this evening the word witchcraft. And as it pertains to Black women specifically, again, with our hair, makeup, attitudes, earrings, tattoos, so on and so forth. What kind of basis do you have that I can find in a book somewhere or in an article? Or like, it just sounds like you keep throwing this word around, but you don't actually know what you're talking about. So what do you know this to be? Witchcraft about any of these things?
I'll give you an example. Beyonce. She's the high witch of, I would say, the high witch of the Western Hemisphere.
Is that factually based, or is that your opinion? I'm asking where I can find the facts.
Ooh, I was trying to give you I was trying to say something. I was at a Beyonce concert. She literally, not only was she practicing a lot of demonic rituals, literally had a crowd of tens of thousands of Black women singing to all the single ladies and these idiotic lyrics, all the while she's married. She's telling Black women it's cool to be single. All the single ladies, right? Just do what you want to do, right? And sure enough,
that's not what the song is talking about.
What are the lyrics of the song?
She's telling the man, if you really want me, then put a ring on it.
Is she not married?
We already know that's a redundant question. We already know that.
Why would she come out with a song talking about single ladies?
Do you know the word? The single lady, tell the man to put a ring on it.
Why not come out with a song saying, you need to vet a man and get into a in a marriage?
Well, you're being ridiculous right now.
That's not going to sell. I'm sorry, that's not going to sell. It's music. It's the music industry.
Hold on one sec. That's fine if that's your opinion and that's what she should be saying according to you. But how is any of that quote unquote witchcraft? That's what I want to know.
Ma'am, Beyonce and other singers are top selling artists on the planet, particularly in America. The Cardi B's, the Meg Thee Stallions. These women promote promiscuity. They promote evilness. Should I really read off the lyrics of some of Cardi B's or Meg Thee Stallion's lyrics?
Well,
Should I do that right now?
Let's take a look at.
And do not women recite these lyrics verbatim?
No.
Do they not do
not
that?
without reciting lyrics to other songs that men say about.
I don't listen to. I don't listen to rap again.
But it's there. You might not listen to it, but it's there, and other people do.
When I first I said that rap is also evil too. I said the men are just as evil. I said that. I clearly said that.
So is promiscuity witchcraft? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, is witchcraft.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you for your time.
Can I read those lyrics real quick? This might be risky.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Now put your hand. Okay. It says, "Up in the club, we just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing. Decided to dip, and now you want to trip because another brother noticed me." So she's in the club acting like a fool. She just broke up from a promiscuous relationship, and now she's on to another man. Another man has noticed her. She says, "I'm up on him. He up on me." I don't think they're playing chess with that one, right? Don't pay him any attention. Just cry my tears for the good years. Yay, or what? You can't be mad at me. Oh my God. Because if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad once you see that he won it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. This might be risky. First of all, I can't read broken English, but what I can say just from those little lyrics, she's in the club drinking alcohol, being promiscuous. As soon as her man left, she's up on another man. Is that not what the goddamn lyric said? This might be risky.
No, it didn't.
That's not what the lyric just said. The lyric literally just said, "I'm up on this other man." Can we put the lyric back?
She was drinking alcohol. You're adding your interpretation.
Let's put it back up.
So let's look at it one more time.
Yeah,
I've never paid attention to the words. I thought what you were saying was actual.
The overall message is, if he liked it, he should have put a ring on it after 3 years. And if that's wrong, sending that message to young ladies, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But the bigger issue is, you're at the concert of this so-called witchcraft, and you bought the ticket and went. So can you explain that real quick?
I was working for the Bloomberg campaign.
Oh, now you was working.
Well, you asked me a question. Beyonce had paid for tickets for his staffers. I went there. Go ahead. Okay, so you can read it this time. This might be risky.
So the second verse, it says, "If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. I got gloss on my lips, man on my hips, got me tighter in my dairy on jeans, acting up, drinking my cup. I can care less what you think. I need no permission. I mention, don't pay him any attention, because you had your turn. Now you're gonna learn what it really feels like to miss me."
Sir, this might be risky.
Sir,
can you do me a favor, my good man? Can you put up the song WAP, W-A-P lyrics real quick? I'm actually going to say it real quick. Can you put this up? And I'm going to show you guys Witchcraft.
Yeah, but us ladies don't need a lesson on lyrics. We know it. We know what it is. We just know what it is.
I agree with sis on that. I think
this might be wet ass pussy. You made your point. We don't need
this might be risky real quick.
But
it was number one. It was number one, the BBC. It was number 5 on the billboards in terms of the best songs of 2020. The 20 best songs of 2020 was number 2. This is still the Billboard. Number 3, the top 25. Los Angeles Times had it at 1. I'm sorry. Complex had it at 1. Rolling Stone had it at 1 and 93. And Time Magazine had it at number 2. Tell me that ain't.
You talking about WAP?
Yep, WAP.
Yeah.
That's Witchcraft.
Okay.
One of my go ahead, Dana.
You go ahead, Ham. Go ahead.
No, because it was just on that point. One of the questions I actually ran it by my wife was, should I forget the word I used, but should Black women denounce or divest from the Glorrillas and the Cardi B's because of the conduct in which they show and the things that they rap about? That was one of my questions. Just to put it out there. And the Beyonce, I'm actually stunned by that. So I thought it was saying something. I thought it was saying what Asia was saying, but she's saying the hell with that nigga.
She said she just broke up. She not in a relationship.
Right.
After she broke up.
But I guess. But I guess what it is though, soon as she broke up, she went right to the club, found another man so quickly. I don't know if that's idea we want to perpetuate. But if you're saying that's okay,
no, I think it's more. Go ahead, Asia. No, I can agree, Hamp. Maybe that's not an idea that you want to perpetuate for the sake of the conversation. I don't agree with that, but for the sake of the conversation, sure. I'm not going to call that witchcraft ever. Okay. And I'm not going to say that using Beyonce's song as the example of how Black women are promiscuous. And
let's use WAP then. Let's use WAP. Which one do you want to use?
I'm going to go ahead and finish my statement. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead, Dana. Go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm not going to say that wearing the makeup, the earrings, the tattoos, drinking alcohol, smoke, whatever. None of these things are witchcraft. So my point is that you just say these things blanketly and just throw them out, and there's no factual basis. These are all your opinions, and you're entitled to them, and I'm entitled to believe that your opinions are bullshit, and that's okay as long as we're respectful with one another. However, you can't just say that and make us try to think that it's factual. That's where my problem comes in. So we can agree that maybe you don't think that that's something that should be perpetuated. Say that. Don't say definitive at this point.
I'm not okay. Well, again, I'm not trying to. I was invited here, but this might be risky. I was asking questions about. Yeah, I'm not trying to convince you ladies of anything. That's just my belief. And you say blanket statement. That's funny. When you're drinking alcohol, does that not alter your mental state? Does that not loosen your inhibitions? Have not a lot of women got blacked out, wasted, and then they woke up the next day and said rape? Am I missing something here?
Why is that Black women though?
Yeah,
I didn't say black women. Whoa, take it easy. I didn't say black women. I said
yes, you did. You said Black women. You literally said Black women.
Okay, ma'am. You understand? I've been live streaming all day, so I'm a little tired. But what I'm saying is that
I've been drinking all day, so I guess we the same fucking boat.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that vulgarity in alcohol and weed smoking for women is a path to hell. And look at what happened. Let me see. This might be risky. Said this has been one of the best forms of entertainment I've seen in a long time. Thank you so much, Mike from Boston. All I'm saying is that I don't know if it's a blanket statement. Women who are righteous, women who are dressed righteously, they're not getting raped at clubs because they're drunk. Maybe what I'm saying is true. I don't know.
But what I'm saying, that's wrong.
How come Beyonce didn't write a song about being in the library?
Is that your opinion though?
How come she didn't write a song about being in the library?
Chaotic. Is that your opinion?
Wait a minute. Dana, why didn't Beyonce write a song about being in the library?
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.